Hello everybody, my name is People and welcome back to
Resident Evil
3. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time to end it. It's time to finish the game. It's time. We're about to finish this game.
What in God's name
I think.
is this place?
Ooh. I don't know, you tell me, Joe. Ooh, good thing I didn't miss this. Ooh. Yes, can I not just combine it? I guess not. Well, it's giving me that much. I think we're going to be fighting Nemesis now. It seems a little bit like it to me. Anything over here? No? Nothing over there. Definitely. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh no, the vaccine.
What do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Well, okay then, Nikolai. I'll give you exactly what you needed. You want a show? I can give you one. Here we go. Oh boy. Hi, buddy. Hello. Okay. I think it's about time I get back the vaccine now. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, come on. Why did I tried to dodge. Oh boy. Right. It's kind of the same boss over again. Anything around here? Yeah. Don't. No. I tried. Ew. You're on fire now, Nemesis. You're on fire. Oh boy. What is that? Oh! How do I know when to dodge that? I'm in danger. I'm in danger indeed. I should have brought a health. Oh! He's
Joe,
dead.
Is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
God, how about you throw down I don't know, a herb? Oh, first aid spray. Oh! Let me just fight around him first. No. Oh, it's this again. It's this. I need this. No, I need it. Now.
Watching you, company.
I don't know how to do this. Oh, company. That's what you meant.
He's hiding behind tank 2.
Tank 2. Got him, I think.
Rip that fucker apart.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know I needed that to happen anyway. Wait, I forgot something. What was in here? Oh my gosh, I forgot something. I forgot this! I needed that so much. How can I forget that? There we go. Now that can definitely help me. I don't like the fact that the game expects me to have more ammunition. What else am I supposed to do right now?
Number 7.
I see you. Come on, come on. I'm making my way downtown.
And smash time.
Ooh. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working, but he's not dead, is he? Oh. I don't know how to dodge that. Oh my gosh. How is this man not dead? How is Nemesis not dead? We've been doing a lot of things to him and he's not dead. He is a big annoyance right now.
Look out.
Oh, great. Ooh, pouncing time. Oh my. Really? Really? Can I please kill this man? Oh yes, please, get rid of that zombie. Oh, is this? Oh no. Okay, no, that was fine. Whew. He's still swinging. That scared me. Please, no more zombies!
Got some more incoming.
Ah! Can we just end it?
Number 4.
I see him.
Surprise, asshole.
Ooh. Is he dead? He's dead! Oh!
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Oh no. Well, I know he's not dead, but the boss is over. Please make it over. Ooh! Nice, Carlos! Nice!
Now get on.
Awesome. He's an awesome guy.
I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
Into mush, that's right, man. He's done. He's done. He's gone. He's done.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Thank you.
Nikolai, where did you go?
Right, I forgot he existed again. Alright, cool. Move that up here.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Oh boy. Gunpowder. Oh, what happens if I mix that up? I don't think I can. Let me just save. I have a lot of saves. But I care less now. I thought this game was going to be very difficult with its levels, but I guess not.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You think money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Oh boy. Oh, ew. Ew.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But
What happened to the
know
sound?
how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's the last time, alright. It better be. Ooh. Hey, big boy. Listen to what she says, 'cause she means it. I know it.
Opening compartment.
Now
What's going on here? Ooh, yeah! Come on, big boy. Open up wide! Oh, uh-oh. Oh boy. All right. Oh!
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Really?
Damn, it needs power.
Okay, big boy. Listen up. Oh, I need to reach for those. Good thing I don't have a lot of shotgun ammo and whatever I need. Let's see. Handgun, power source, railgun, power source, ladder. Looks like I don't have enough ammo for that. Ow. Owie! Well, I guess pistol ammo is actually enough now for once. Oh. Oh, buddy. You know what? This is 10 times better than the other boss. Oh, Resident Evil. Oh. Okay. He's down. Big boy's down. Come on. Hold. Yes!
Power sources remaining.
You stay put, please. Or not. Whatever works with us, you know?
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
One power source remaining.
Oh boy. Put those. Oh! Ow! Come on! You're gonna be done for! You're less aggressive, I know you, man! Oh boy, okay. As long as you don't wake up again, we're both fine. Come on.
All power
Give me the satisfaction that is a victory!
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Damn straight! Come on! It's power time! You don't mess with me! Woo! Okay, big boy. I'm gonna give you something to eat. You can eat this!
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Boom!
Good riddance.
Finally! Ah, that happened. Now I'm satisfied. Now I'm happy. I'm happy. Now I love this game again. Sweet. Do I just walk through here? That'll be funny if I did, but yeah, I can't do that. Let's see. How do I? Where do I go? Oh, ladder. No. Where? Where do I go? Here? No? Oh, I guess. Yep, I see it now. It's confusing though. How do I get there? Through the body? There we go. Here we go. I see it now. Oh man. What was that?
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
Come on, Carlos. Come on, Carlos. Come on. Come on, Carlos. I know you can do it. You're a badass. I know it.
I can still catch him.
You got buff. You got strength. You're like, kind of like Chris a little bit. Come on, Carlos. Did I miss anything here? No info? Okay.
Oh no.
Carlos, no!
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No!
Oh!
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh no, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubber.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Oh! Come on, Jill, help! Oh, okay, Jill just disappeared. There you are.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to!
Shoot his head. Just shoot his head.
No other way.
His head is down and away. Oh.
Take the shot!
Boom!
Carlos!
I shot his head. Not his chest. I shot his head.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Oh, he's fine. I was worried for a second, bro.
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
He did. He's a goner. He's a goner, man.
Jill, you alright?
There it is.
Oh, crud.
It's finally over.
So long, Arcee.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
Wow. Well, time to talk about the game. I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I loved it at first, but then I was thinking twice about it, and I was like, this game is not better than Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's not. In a long shot, it's what I've expected to be. I got what I wanted, but at the same time, I'm like, this game could have been way better if there was more content. This felt not short, but that there was little to do in most parts of the game. All right, let's just say it here now. Let's just compare it right now. I hope this music is not too loud. But horror. Let's look at it in a horror perspective. Resident Evil 2 Remake was scary because of its atmosphere, because of its setting, because of where it took place, because of what it was, and where it took place in, yeah. It was in a police department, yes, but it was dark, it was grim, it was, it had a lot of despair into it, that's what I'm trying to say. It had a lot of despair into it, and because of that, it was horrifying to try and survive inside of a dark place, inside of a really big building, but with so much danger around the corner. So it's easier to get lost in, and it's easier to set yourself in a dangerous place, in a dangerous position, because there's zombies, there's lickers, there's dogs, there's Mr. X. In that kind of fashion, it was horrifying. Resident Evil 3 takes place in separate places. This one is in a city, and it was supposed to have more into it from the old game, but it didn't quite cut it, I guess. So the developers decided to make a different approach. But I think that's where it kind of fell flat, is that the horror into it is not there. You're not scared. You're having fun, but you're not scared. You're only scared for getting killed and to restart from point A to point B, and you're just going back to point A because of what just happened to you. That's the only reason why you're afraid. And yeah, it could be the same thing could be said for part 2, but there were still more reasons to why it worked. So the horror aspect of it was a tiny. There was supposed to be a tiny bit in the hospital one, I could tell, but even then, that didn't work. It didn't work out for me at all. I was starting to think twice about it and realized that this game felt kind of, I wouldn't say rushed, because I can see the passion in it a little bit, but it wasn't there, you know? It wasn't there at all. There was, let's look. This game has action, yes. It has a lot of action in it, but it's not... I really hope this music is not loud. It's not a lot of action. Not like Resident Evil 6, where you ride on motorcycles or do quick time events in certain areas. And like Resident Evil 5, the same thing happened. Quick time events. Riding on bikes or cars or trying to... It wasn't that kind of action. It was reasonable action, like getting out of a building. That was action. And of course, Resident Evil 2 had action too. Only served from the last half of a game was their action. This had a lot, but it was reasonably there and it was fun. That being said, Nemesis, as a character, at least, he was a bit ruined, I guess. He was fine, I was fine. But then, Nemesis was less of kind of our classic Nemesis, where he kept saying stars at every single time and point. And that's what he's after. The reason why he says it is because he was built that way, and it was the fact is, Nemesis was once human. He was once human, and the Umbrella experimented on him. So Nemesis is much smart than the zombies, than Mr. X, and he knows things, and he knows knowledge. He has the knowledge to know, and knowledge to want. And what does he want? He wants to take down Umbrella. He wants to take down STARS members. He wants to take down Jill Valentine. And that was his only word at the time when he was experimenting on, because STARS is what he wanted, and STARS what he wanted to destroy. He wanted to destroy Jill, and that he was built for that sole purpose. He's a bioweapon. That being said, he wasn't scary. Only on his first form, he was a bit terrifying to go against. But he was less scary and scary as time moved on. When he became this big beast or something, then he stopped being horrifying. He's more of a monster that we've already seen multiple times. Mr. X was scarier. If you just put Mr. X into a city, we wouldn't give him the same reaction as we did beforehand in Remake 2. In Resident Evil 2 Remake, he was scary because there was multiple reasons why. Again, it's because of the setting in a dark place, and you're hearing his footsteps all around the place. You're hearing him, and he's basically hunting you down. But he's doing it in a fashion that he has patience to do it. He has patience. He's not running around a lot. He's walking around trying to find you. And, ooh, what's this? I sat down on my chair and that was a waste. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. I got a C. A rank C. Wow. At least it wasn't an F. That would have been bad. Rank C. Nice. And 10 deaths. Alright, so more on... Don't pay attention to the screen, just pay attention to my voice real quick. Again, Mr. X was scary because 1, the setting, 2, the way he just moves around, trying to hunt you down. He's slow, but when he finds you, he's gonna gain pace. He gains pace over in time, and he's silent at the same time, but you hear his footsteps in different upstairs, downstairs, middle floor, the same floor you're at in the police department. He's there. He's always there, and he's always after you. And he's not guaranteed to stay in the game for long. He's just there momentarily, and you know that you can't get rid of him at all. Not even rocket launchers can get rid of him, only at the second or the last phase of him in the final bit of the game where you can kill him, where he becomes a super tyrant, you know? Nemesis is guaranteed to stay around, so it's kind of pointless to try and kill and shoot him and try. The only thing you can do is slow him down, is what you can do. And you know, he's fast. He's even more aggressive than Mr. X, but you don't always know where Nemesis is either. But he's guaranteed to show up at specific spots of the area. And his first phase is not used as much as I thought it would be. He then transformed into this beast dog looking creature. He's into this little beast mode, I guess. And that's where it becomes pretty annoying. And the boss fight with them. The first boss fight I was fine with. I was having fun there. The second one, it was okay. It was tiring, and the way to beat him, it seems like you're not even doing damage at all. But really, it takes so much time to beat him. Even the third boss right there, it took so much time to beat him. So much time to beat him. And honestly, I don't know how to even give a little good sight into that because of how bad the bosses were. It was weak. The only bosses I like were the first and the last. The last one right there was, I guess, good. It would have been better if the past ones were less copied, you know, because the second one was bad enough, but the third one was still into the same kind of mechanics, the same pattern as the second one did. And that wasn't the big letdown that I had. The big letdown I had in this game is the fact that it has less and less, probably no puzzles at all. There was no puzzles to complete. It's only just get this item from a specific point of the map and then come back to this one place that you have to go to and then go to point A to point B to point C. And this is all it was. That's all it was in the game, is just get something and get a key, any kind of key point, any kind of, it's a vaccine key, I don't know, a hammer, a lockpick, get it, and then get it for the specific door that you want to go through. And that was all that the levels were. They were the same thing over and over, and they weren't really changed much. It wasn't as the heart and soul that Resident Evil had was plus horror, plus tiny bit of action in it, and puzzles. The main point, the main big thing about it, in my opinion, is puzzles, and how to get enemies too. Enemies too, as well as enemies. Puzzles. You cannot make a Resident Evil game without puzzles at all. Sure, it could be bad, it could be good, it could be anything. This had less puzzles and no puzzles whatsoever. This, for some reason, took away a big thing that I was hoping for Resident Evil 3 Remake. Plus horror. I knew that it wasn't going to be as horrifying. I knew that it wasn't going to be scary. I don't know what everyone expected for it to be, but I knew where it was going to go. It was going to go to an action point of view, not horrifying, because we're not stuck in one area. We're stuck in to 2 or 3 or 4 multiple areas that we have to go to as Jill or as Carlos. So for that, it was missing some horror elements, but that's fine. However, what's bad enough is its final points of the game. For one, I did not like the fact that the final point in the game just starts spitting at you multiple enemies. Yes, some final levels in every game, even in Resident Evil, has done that. But they have balance to that. They have reason to that. They don't always spit enemies, every single type of thing at you. Only to what's relevant at the area. This game, however, did not have balance to do that. And at least it didn't spit liquors at you. It only had one liquor and that was it? Really? One liquor? And then you have multiple hunters. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that happened, I guess. And it made sense because it was in a laboratory and that's where all these monsters, these mutants, these zombies, these tyrants were all stocked up on. But then, at the same time, it didn't make sense that it needs to spit these random occurrences at you. It didn't. Resident Evil 3 Remake was missing a lot. It was missing a lot. It had a story, good dialogue, a lot of dialogues I like about it. It didn't seem like what some dumb people would say, hey, how's it going, bud? Oh, hey, Nikolai, how you doing? I'm about to betray you. I'm about to kick you out of this fucking train and shit like that. And all of a sudden, some bipolar dialogue that people have been getting. This dialogue was straightforward and it was fine with. The graphics were beautiful to look at. If only I could have recorded in high quality and stopped with Share Factory, because Share Factory is pretty bad at it. Or probably my own software that I use for my videos was pretty bad at it as well. The graphics, beautiful, the look of it, the design, it's perfect. Basically gameplay is all that I had that was a big letdown for me. The puzzles, gone. Enemies weren't scary. It was just more irritating than ever. There was the multiplayer. You may not even might as well see it from past 2 videos of Resistance, but we weren't enjoying it the last few times we were playing it, actually. We enjoyed it because we make fun of almost everything that happened or that didn't happen. But unfortunately, the multiplayer is also a big letdown. Not even high hopes from the start. Resident Evil Resistance, the multiplayer, is pretty bad. And less balanced, I guess. It's only a fun idea in paper than a fun idea in execution. In execution style, the multiplayer was not a good thing at all. It kind of dropped down the game. Resident Evil 3 gave me what I wanted, but it's not better than Resident Evil 2. Not in a long shot. Resident Evil 2 had a lot of things, and I would want to praise Resident Evil 2 Remake again and again if I want to. Go buy that game if you have to. Still waste your money on Resident Evil 2 Remake because that game still has the good moments and the good stuff here. Resident Evil 2 was difficult, but it had to be difficult. And it wasn't hard, but it was difficult. It wasn't easy, but it was good. Because it's the struggle to survive kind of deal in Resident Evil 2 Remake. It was a struggle to survive that was scary enough. It was the point where you had to search items and herbs and ammos and you had to be careful. And I thought it was going to be the same thing here, but Resident Evil 3 made it a little bit easier now that it just made it easier. And it only had so much difficulty on ammo is because of the enemies you use it on, and this game just randomly spits certain enemies at you, and at that point it wasn't that good for my kind of taste. It wasn't. It was kind of sour, and not the good kind of sour. It was pretty bad. So, Resident Evil 3. Only if you want to play this game for yourself, buy it when it's on sale. This is definitely something that you have to buy on sale. If you do want to support Capcom, probably just buy it in $60, but expect it to play campaign instead, not Resistance. Drop that idea out the window and just play story mode. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a fun game. You can have fun here, it's possible. People can have fun with this game, probably to the very end. I didn't have fun with the end because it was spitting random enemies at me, and it was making me waste several things at certain points. And the bosses, again, back at the Nemesis boss, it was bad. It was distasteful. This game is like your favorite food, but you didn't expect the taste to be as bad. More than it needed. Now, that's a bad description that I've ever made. I heard that Resident Evil 4 is getting a remake. Why? Why does it need a remake? Resident Evil 4 is still good. It's still, for its time being, it's always been good. And it's been the best ones. And Resident Evil 4, ironically, was my first Resident Evil game to play. It was. I'm not kidding you. Resident Evil 4 was my first Resident Evil. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. Not even Code Veronica, not even 0. 4. Out of all the games, 4. And that was the best and most well-known and most popularized game in the franchise. And it is the most praised. And yeah, I can see why it's most praised. But it doesn't need a remake. Because it's already in certain stores. It's already in new consoles too, remastered. It's already this and that. It's already still kind of aged. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 had a remake because the developers wanted to make something fresh out of it. And because they were in this old time quality, you know, like remastered for Resident Evil Remastered. It had a remastered because for its time being, not everyone could visit that kind of game. So they remade it and put it in the stores for certain consoles and for recent consoles at the time. Here, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 had the same deal. Not everybody can go back to the old consoles and play the old games. So they remade these new ideas and they made it new and they made it fresh. Resident Evil 2 Remake was fresh and was spot on. This game, slight fresh. Less better. I already made my point loud and clear, I guess. But Resident Evil 4 Remake does not need to happen. Not on a long shot it needs to happen. No. No. I am not excited for that. Resident Evil 4 already has its fresh air. Don't try and ruin it, and don't try to make it better, because you can't copy Resident Evil 2 and expect it to be as good or as better than Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's not like that. That's not how Resident Evil, and that's not how games, that's not how story, that's not how any of the things work. Just because you could try and mimic doesn't mean that it's going to be great. That doesn't mean it's going to be fresh. That doesn't mean that it's going to be better. That doesn't mean it's going to be good. It's just copied, or even down the hill copied so bad that nobody wouldn't want to play it. And Resident Evil 4 Remake would be bad. It wouldn't be as good as Resident Evil 4, the original game, would be. Resident Evil 4 Remake would be less better in my opinion. There's no teaser or trailer. I just heard an announcement that they're making a Resident Evil 4 Remake, but why? Why? It's already in that kind of age where everybody gets horrified, gets scared. There's some things to get scared of in the game, and there still is some scares in the game. There still is some horrifying moments. Oh, I burped. However, Resident Evil 4 Remake is not a good idea. I suggest going to Resident Evil 0 Remake or Code Veronica or Outbreak. Resident Evil Outbreak Remake. That would have been great, wouldn't it? I don't know. At least something that doesn't look like it's in that kind of age where it has player models that are clear to see, at least. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil from the very beginning didn't have any clear models at all. It was more pixelated. It was down at the graphics at the time being. Here, Resident Evil 4 was past that. It was past that. It was way past that. And we're still able to play it in newer consoles and stuff like that. But don't make a Resident Evil 4, Capcom. Don't make a remake on that. It does not need a remake. Now, Resident Evil 3 Remake. There's some mixed feelings about it. Yes, at the sense, I didn't like it. But at the sense, into just probably me being biased, I liked it. I liked some ideas and some designs. But it does not deserve that $60 kind of deal. Unless if it was sold on if it had more content. This was rushed out, and I knew what the developers were thinking. Because Resident Evil 2 Remake was successful, it was good and was great, they could try and make it almost the same thing with more action. But Resident Evil 2, the original, you know what the idea is all about. You know what to make out of it. You should make a person stuck in an RPD, stuck in Raccoon Police Department. You know what's going on there. You know how to make that scary. But if you're making an adventure title, when you're going around the city multiple times, you can't make that scary. You can't make that as horrifying as it sounds. You can only do that if it was Silent Hill, but in Resident Evil you just can't. You can't possibly do that. Resident Evil 3 had dramatic horror, and it wasn't really horrifying at its time being. I know it's at this time, but like Resident Evil 3 Remake was the idea, like you don't know exactly how to remake the game, and that's what kind of came out, is they didn't know how to make this game as better or even as good as Resident Evil 2 Remake. They know exactly what to do there, and it was still idolized from Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 was good enough. It was good in my opinion. Resident Evil 3 Remake, possibly a 5 or 6 out of 10. It was only a good experience for one time. This is a game that I don't want to replay. I would rather replay Resident Evil 2 Remake, but I wouldn't want to replay this at all. This is a one-time play experience for me. That was the only thing I can describe it. Is this game is you buy it, you played it, you think it's alright, but you don't want to play it again. You don't want to go through the experience again. It's not because you hate it, or you like it, or it's just not a good ride. It has the ideas you like, but the experience itself, the way it was executed, was no way good. It was no good. I'm just gonna leave it like that, and right here and right there. That was my / rant about it. So that's exactly what I think about Resident Evil right now, or Resident Evil 3 Remake. Capcom, I'm starting to think though that you're in serious greed, my dude. You're in need for money, if you're thinking more about Resident Evil 4 Remake. Don't do that. Do not go that far. That's a little bit how Resident Evil went down as a series. As Resident Evil 5, it had a lot of action, too much. Resident Evil, I still have old recordings of me and my friend playing Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6, still less a little horror. It was a bit balanced, but it was just too much to handle. Resident Evil 7 is where we got hope. We got hope. We got a little bit of hope. Resident Evil 2 Remake, we just had hope. We had a celebration. Resident Evil 3, please, Capcom, do not let this be another bottom of the line where it gets downhill. Not the second time. Not the second time whatsoever. Not the second time. Resident Evil 3 was mediocre. It was a love and hate relationship with this game. I don't want a part 4. Probably remake Outbreak, Code Veronica, whatever. What do I think of this? Okay, so now you know my input in this game. Hopefully that's it for now. I don't want this franchise to go down again. Not again. Not again. Not again. And take patience this time. Do not rush your work like this one. This one felt rushed. It felt like DLC. Like the largest DLC you can get. The largest one ever. This is Peep on the Official. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, and if you want to support, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Goodbye.